What place on earth would you consider worse than biblical hell? By most accounts any war is hell on earth. The line at the DMV, pre-COVID. The DMV. East St. Louis, Illinois. Auschwitz. Walmart. Russian jails. Jaywick. Peak visiting time in London. For me it's any large city. I hate huge urban sprawls so much. I'm so uncomfortable there. Flint. Detroit. Probably somewhere in the Middle East. Australia. Arkansas. I don't think something worse than biblical hell is possible unless you live on the inside of an active volcano. But the closest I can come up with is probably Wyoming. It's the closest thing to the backrooms I can think of. Seriously, have you even met anyone from Wyoming? Didn't think so. I've heard many tales of men waking up in the middle of a field surrounded by nothing but trees and a mountain in the distance, and no matter how hard they try to reach it, they never seem to make any distance. You ever been to Alabama? Florida. Detroit. Brymore. Mojave Desert in Southern Cali. It's just as hot. France. I'm British. Brazil. Philadelphia. Gehenna seems like a really pleasant place to be actually. Middle East. Florida because. Do I even need to explain? American tent cities are entirely homeless inhabited streets. California. Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Ohio. The state built like a Lego character. One time where I live there was light in the sky but no noise. God said, silent mode on. Gas station bathrooms, the Lord has left that space long ago. Another reason for I say Ohio is what the FK is going on with the weather in fall every day. It's wear a jacket, regret it in the afternoon. But since that's the case, you think summer's cold, right? No. Up here in Ohio it's constant humidity with extreme heat. It's either 80 degrees or 90 degrees in that zone, so that means winter is cold. Once it was 5 degrees outside. Like what? Why is our weather so god dang weird? I live in Texas. What was the question? Florida. Why? See Florida man. Anywhere where you feel disgusting. It's the inner game. Texas. Florida. Or living with my mill. Texas. Texas. Ohio. The Bible Belt. Pick a small town in southern Mississippi. Any small town will do. Church. Biblical heaven. You're either lobotomized into smiling at the people in hell or having to walk around hiding your thoughts for eternity. Edit. Just realized I read the question wrong. Place on earth would have to be Brighton train station on a day everyone went to the beach and everyone had decided to go home at the same time. If it was real, Gotham City. The Sesame Street kids play land at SeaWorld Orlando. The inside of certain evangelical churches. Inside my mind after being ghosted by a narcissist. In the town I live in. Me and my friends call it hell because it sure feels like it. We are surrounded by HICS with loud trucks and toxic Christian PPL, which sucks for us because we're all in the LGBTQ community, and someone even isn't with us anymore because they got bullied a lot for it. Also, another trans man got SA in the bathrooms and the school didn't do anything about it. Also, PPL run over cats for fun here. Walmart. I don't think there's anywhere on earth where there is eternal fire that you can burn in without burning up. And that goes on and on. And on. Trump's bathroom. Liberals. IKEA. Lake Karachay. Standing by its shore for half an hour will kill you in one of the most gruesome ways imaginable. City 17, if it existed. Iowa. Youngstown, Ohio. A&E waiting times lol. Nothing worse than being in pain and writing hours for your bloods to come back. I know they're under a lot of pressure, but it's a lot when you're in pain. So first, where is this place you call hell? Australia. Only Australia. Australia. The waiting room at the DMV. Slough, England. Gary, Indiana. Detroit. Was watching a thing on a family of 15 in a 3-bedroom hoarder-style house where the kids were chained to their bed if they stole food from mom and dad. They were all emaciated and the survivors had brain developmental issues from never going to school. They bathed once a year and were only fed bread and peanut butter and forced to prepare food for their parents. They were told to stay down in the house. Not allowed to stand up. Never look out the window and never go outside. Mom and dad would beat them or threaten them with violence if they went out or disobeyed in any way. They lived like this for their entire lives. The oldest was almost 30. The 17-year-old stole a phone, got out and called the cops, and did so awkwardly because she's never used a phone or talked to anyone outside the house before. The cops checked on the house and found 2 kids chained up. The rest in filth. The parents were arrested and are serving life. This was recent. 2018. In California. The Turpin case. https en.wikipedia.org/wiki/turpin_case. https en.wikipedia.org/wiki/turpin_case. Sounds about as hellish as I can think of. Serial killer dungeons are probably worse, if not just as bad. But yeah, who needs Satan with parents like that?